Well, hello, Miss Catherine.
Hello, VE.
It is May the 14th, 2024, a Tuesday. How are you today?
Pretty darn good. I had off from work today, so good.
How is work?
It's been good. It's very different from what I'm used to doing. Being in this management position is really nice. A lot of paperwork, that part I'm used to. It's just the amount of stuff to remember and focus on. I'm like getting more and more used to this is all the stuff I have to do per day. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm still not working, and I'm still loving that.
I'm sure it's nice.
It's very nice. Instead, I am now moving in toward panic mode
What?
um, with my move. Yeah, would you like to come
No.
down here and help me pack up and all that crap? Because I'll pay you. So,
It is debatable, but I don't have enough vacation time yet.
okay, well, but I'd be a better boss to work for than they would, I bet.
Probably.
Anyway, yeah, so I've been going through all of my stepmother's effects and throwing out a lot of things. I've found, um,
Wow. All right. For those of you who don't know, I have a landline that's been ringing nonstop today, and no one's on the other end. So I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So first, I got up to go get that phone, and then I tripped getting into the closet because it's in the pantry and slammed my toe into the wall. I had muted this beforehand, and I wish I hadn't because you would have heard me cursing up a storm before I answered that phone, which had nobody on it. So
well, the solution to that problem is to just take the phone off the hook.
yeah, no.
I mean, which you can't do with a cell phone. I know it's a foreign concept for some people, but
Yeah, this
it's like
is
turning the phone off.
no. This one is a like built into the wall, yellowed, coiled phone.
Yes.
Like
So you just take it off the hook and then no one can call.
no, because then what if it is something of importance? Not that I know what my own house number is.
That's an easy problem to solve. Just call your regular phone, but still.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, so I'm still in panic mode. I've been going through my stepmother's effects and throwing away things like love letters from her and her ex husband from 1965.
Wow.
Yeah, those are things I did not need to read. Um, uh, and uh, basically, it's the 1965 version of sexting. It was weird. Um, so I found contracts from the novels that she published with Crown Publishing and with Kensington. And today I sent off, as her executor and the executor of her literary estate and her beneficiary, I sent off letters to Kensington, to Crown, and to Recorded Books terminating her contract so we can get the rights back and maybe do something with those books.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, so those books have been out of print since the early 2000s. So I don't think there was more than one printing of them. Um, so that should be a, a done deal, relatively quickly. So maybe they'll write back and maybe they won't. But I sent them certified return receipt, so I'll know that they got them.
Hmm.
Um, Other useful stuff. I got a permanent address in the United States that will forward my mail to me.
Yay.
I got a uh, I got I just this second got payment confirmation from my cargo logistics company that's going to take a pallet of stuff and put it on a boat and send it to me in Australia. Because I went to a pack and mail place with some boxes to ship, and one of them was a 16-pound box of books that I want to keep. And they put the single box on the scale, and they gave me a price to send it to Australia, and it was $450, and
Ouch.
that was just for the one box of books. Right,
Mm.
exactly. So we're not going to do it that way. That is why I'm going to do it by. I thought, oh, I'm only going to have 5 or 10 boxes, and it's going to be $100 a box, and I can ship it, and it'll be cheaper. No, it's not cheaper than getting a cargo container. No, I'm not doing a whole container. I'll do a pallet or two,
Hmm.
um, but and then that'll go by boat, and it'll take 12 to 18 weeks, and off it goes.
That is cool.
Yeah. So if you want to go on a boat, I can put you on the boat.
I do love boats. They
I
are
don't think you'd.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm just hoping this boat doesn't hit a bridge.
I was about to say, does it going out of Baltimore?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, actually, it's probably going to go out of Long Beach. So
okay. That's gotta suck for anybody who has stuff on that boat.
yeah, I know their stuff is stuck on the boat, and there's nothing they can do, and there's yeah. So, anywho, um, so I'm just going through stuff. My daughter is graduating from uh, community college on Thursday, and she's decided she's going to walk in the ceremony, and so I'm going to go to the graduation because that's the thing you do. And while I'm there, I will probably endure jawboning from my ex-wife about how selfish I'm being, which only confirms my determination to do this,
How
to go on
selfish you're
this move.
being for moving.
Yes.
You're not even married anymore. How is that even selfish?
Well, I'm abandoning our children. They will never see me again. I'll miss all of those life cycle events like their weddings and things like that. Like it's not possible to come back for some reason. Um, and I've now left them without any possibility of health care. Like they can't get insurance in other ways other than my job. So apparently I'm supposed to stay anchored to a job that has turned sour on me.
How
Um,
old are your kids?
20, 20, and 22.
Oh, so I don't know how it is in Texas. In New York, like 26, and you can get kicked off your parents' health insurance. But
Yeah, it's 26,
oh,
and
okay.
that's from the Affordable Care Act. That's federal.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Wasn't sure on that
but
one.
yeah, but
Oh, so she
I'm
can then pay for
apparent.
it. That's fine. She's the other parent.
Yeah, yeah. She's been spending all of her time in a job that doesn't do insurance, so
Hmm.
it's therefore obviously my responsibility. So
Obviously.
obviously, yeah.
How dare you?
So
How dare you
I'll
move
get
to a different country that your children could then come see you in and have an excuse and an easier way to like go visit a different country? How dare you?
yeah, yeah. So anyway, my daughter is doing she's going to Texas Christian University in Fort Worth. Apparently, is where she's decided she's settled on she wants to go, and that makes me nervous because it's a very expensive school. it's a it's a private school. It's not a public school, so we'll see what happens.
Mhm.
But she'll do well there. She's applied for some scholarships and should do very well there.
Awesome.
So, yep,
Good for her.
yep. So, what do you have coming up in the future?
Oh, good question. I'm supposed to be meeting with one of my other writing friends, and we're doing a YouTube channel. Because why wouldn't I add more stuff? You know him. We've had him on our channel before. It's Don Elliott.
Yeah,
We want to do a world building, fun, sit down and chat. where we pick a topic of world building and then we just go off on how to do it. So that's fun and exciting. We're going to be doing that sometime soon once we figure out our own work schedules, because his keeps like moving. Like I know mine moves, but I could sit there and be like, no, I definitely have this day off. So we'll definitely be doing that, which is exciting. And then Scandal's Pen. The goal is to publish this summer. It's getting there. I was in a little bit of a funk because there's, for anybody who writes, which is most of you listening, um, if you read and reread and edit and re-edit, the beginning of your book is the worst place to be. I despise it just because of the fact of how many times I have gone over that beginning. Like it's to the point where I'm like, I get it, move on. And now I'm back to the middle of my book, and I absolutely love writing and editing and sitting in the middle of a book. It is the best. Like whenever I reread books, it's always I go back to the middle, not the climax or anything like that. Nah, man, it's these scenes in the middle of the book. But hey, I'm a weirdo, so what can I say?
You are a weirdo, but that's okay. We love you.
Oh, thanks. So yeah, so Scandal's Pen is coming up. I've got my engagement party. That's happening on Memorial Weekend. So my family is meeting his family. It's going to be very interesting. I'm actually excited for it. They're pretty excited for it. We're having like 30 something people here.
Wow.
Yep. The number just kept growing, as parties do. So hopefully it will be nice weather. If not, we're going to have 30 something people in the house. And look, who's calling me? Because why not? One quick second. I answer with hello, and he goes, oh, crap, I forgot. Because earlier today I was like, hey, I'm recording today, so don't call me between these time zones. And I found out that if I don't answer his call, he calls the house phone.
Oh.
Yep. But that's
What you
pretty
need
much it.
what you need is a canned text message that you can hit when you send him to voicemail and just say, "Honey, I'm recording." Grr.
Well, the funny thing is like if I send him a text that's like, hey, I'm recording now, please don't call, he'll see that I texted him and then will call because he's like, oh, you texted. What did you need?
Oh
I've
gosh.
stopped leaving voicemails because he'll be like, well, what did you need? You called. I was like, I left a voice message. He's like, yeah, I saw that.
Putting the fun in dysfunctional.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, he's the man I'm marrying.
Yeah, I can tell.
But he does do all the cooking and he does half the cleaning, if not a little bit more in the house. So I can't be too upset with that.
Okay. All right. So what do you have coming up
Coming up like how fast?
within the next, say, month and a half?
Month and a half. Ooh, a hummingbird. Uh so I have the engagement party, and then I'm really learning YouTube, and I really want to get into my YouTube stuff, and very much you can't see me, but there's this big wall behind me, and I would love to paint a mural on that wall that I can then have as my backdrop for when I do my YouTube recording. So if I can talk Trevor into allowing me to paint the wall, that's what I'm going to do this month.
Okay. Well, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. I want it to be like steampunky, because why not?
All right. Well, we have episodes starting to come on May the 30th, so we're resuming publication very shortly. Um, and we've got stuff scheduled for a number of episodes out from that, and then
Hmm.
we'll see what happens after that.
Yeah. I mean, you'll probably be in Australia by the time some of these are airing.
Absolutely, I will. I am so motivated to move. Um, I have
When is the official date?
I don't have an official date
Oh,
yet.
okay.
I have the cargo company coming to pick up my personal effects on, I believe, the 17th or 18th or 19th or something of June.
Okay.
Um, After that, I'm gonna have a trash out. Basically, anything that's left in the house is going to get thrown away, and
Hmm.
I'm gonna pay somebody to haul it all off. Um, I am going to have carpet replaced. I've put money down on that. After that, I've got a handyman that I need to have come fix a few little things in the house that I don't want to or can't fix myself.
Hmm.
Um, for example, I am not going to get on a two-story ladder to replace a light bulb.
Hmm.
So I'm just not going to do that. And the last time I tried to use one of those pole things to remove the light bulb, I actually destroyed the light canister fixture, and so I'm gonna have him replace the fixture too, and fix
Oh,
the light. But
geez.
I'm just not. I'm over it. I'm done. I've got some other things like that that need to be done. Just some little handyman stuff that I'm just no. And then I'm gonna have the house staged where we're gonna have a furniture company bring furniture in and dress the house so that it looks like it's being lived in, except that it's perfect. And then I'm going to go. So once it's done, it's done.
That
You
is
know,
exciting.
yeah. So I'm probably going to spend a couple of weeks managing that, and maybe the real estate agent can manage that, and I can bug out early. But that's the plan. I'm probably going to spend a couple of weeks living in an extended stay hotel,
Mm.
so that I'm out of the house and out from underfoot of the work people that I need to have in. They can't. I don't want to put a bed in the living room, and
Yeah.
because I have to have the bedrooms clear for them to do the carpet. The carpet is in the bedrooms,
Hmm.
so you know. Anyway,
Well,
yep,
it's going to be awesome. And
it
while
is
you're
going
at
to
the
be awesome.
hotel, we should be definitely getting some writing times in.
We should be, but I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm so up to I've got a whirlwind in my head, and what I need is somebody to help me, just to come in and help me do all the things and keep it all straight because I don't have
Hmm.
anybody, and I'm having to do it all myself, and it's an overwhelming task for me, and so I'm spending a lot of time in overwhelm mode instead of in working mode, and that's a problem.
Got you.
Um,
We'll
the
meet up
times when
then. Not in person, but I could help you plan out stuff on a calendar.
well, I could just get you a plane ticket and bring you down here. I've got a bedroom you can stay in.
I know, I'm telling you, though, I just got this management position.
So anyway, that's what I got for you.
All right. So you've got writing on one side and moving on the other.
Yeah, right now it's all moving all the time. So
Well, yeah, moving for you, writing for me.
yeah,
Or
exactly.
painting.
Or painting. Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
So alrighty, dear. Then we will catch up with you next time.
Yeah, stay magical.
Bye.